Hi there, it's Natasha and thank you so much for joining me today for this quick little haul of products from Alina. I have first up this little square kind of frame die. It has sort of branches, and actually if I turn it sideways it's got these two little birdies sitting in the tree, so I think that that's probably the way that it's meant to go rather than the way that it's in the package, but I could well be wrong, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to playing with this one and kind of changing things around a little bit. I'll see what I can do. Next up is this beautiful rose die with kind of a ribbon or a bow tied around the stems with a couple of roses. This just screams for me to do some die cut inlay, so that's probably what I'll end up doing. Next up, I have this layering stamp set. Now, I'm so excited to get this stamp set. In fact, I'm going to do a whole separate video on this one. So that will be coming up soon as well. But you can see that it stamps out kind of some rosebuds, some stems, there's a couple of different types of leaves, and then that one big main rose there in the middle. It also has coordinating dies which work beautifully. So yeah, that one is very exciting to me. I was looking forward to that arriving. Next up, I have these tapes. Now, these are foam tapes and double-sided tapes. So she has these two new foam tapes, which I was really excited to try, and I believe it's a 3mm foam tape and a 1cm foam tape. Now, this is super sticky, super strong. The only thing is, which I've heard other people mention, is that you can't tear it. You must cut it with your scissors, but that's kind of neither here nor there. But it is super thin. I've been waiting for so long for someone to come out with a nice thin roll of foam tape. So that is very exciting. And then again, the other one, I have used both of these on a project, which you will see coming up soon, hopefully. But yeah, same thing and very sticky, works great. Now, kind of similar with the double-sided tape, there are 4 sizes here, and I will try my best to get them all right. I actually left one in the package so that I would not mix them up, because I believe, now don't quote me, but I believe that she's got a 2mm one, a 3mm one, so this is the 2, which is super, super skinny, and this is really, really good for getting in all those tiny little, quite often on shaker cards, I have bits that I just need to get really right in there. So this is perfect. And the one on the right is a 3mm, and the one on the left is the 2mm. And then I think these ones are maybe a 5mm and maybe a 1cm. I could be wrong on that. One of those could be an 8mm. But anyhow, give or take, they are nice skinny tapes. Again, we're not able to tear them. You have to cut them with scissors. And then next up is this. I'm also super excited for this. This is a pack of 23 colors. Now I'm going to zoom through these. I've sped it up so it goes nice and fast. But seriously, these colors are amazing. There is every color that you can possibly dream of. There is, 4 or 5 shades of gold. There is a million shades of pinks, purples. There's honestly, whichever color you're looking for, they are beautiful. So these are definitely worth getting. They're like a fabric, a really light fabric, but they are light enough for me to be able to use in card making. So that's why I'm excited to use these. You can see they've kind of got like a white backing to them. I really like that white sparkly one. But yeah, lots of different colors there. Next up is this beautiful container. Now this is pretty to those people who like storage and organization. So I believe it comes with all these little gems, sort of, they're like flatback, I think they're all flatback stones of one description or another. They are kind of all a little bit different, except for these hearts. These are like the only things that are kind of really different. And these, basically all of this is designed for shaker card happiness and decorating, putting little stones on things. So I'll show you what I'm about to show you in just a second after this, but I will probably refill these containers with my absolute favorites of everything that I have, and this will kind of be my go-to container, but it keeps them so nice and clear. You can see through the lids. I love this little storage container. It's going to be perfect. And give or take, I think it's about 10 inches by about 5 1/8 by about 2¼ inches tall, just roughly. Anyway, here is here is all of these fun flat-backed gems. Now these kind of chocolatey ones here, they're kind of cappuccino-y chocolatey colour, are definitely some of my favourites. But it's kind of mostly there's a big and a small of quite a few of the colours. So you can see here these turquoise ones. There's a small version and a larger version. And I think there's some pink ones that have a big and small. The lighter green ones have a big and small. As I said, these are flat backed, so they would be perfect if you want to use a little bit of liquid glue, and you can just put a tiny wee dab of glue and dab them onto your card. But they are also great, in particular the smaller ones are really good for shaker elements inside cards, and that way you can super coordinate it with what colors you have in your card making. These ones are quite cool as well. They're kind of crystally clear, and again there's some really cool ones, silver and gold. Honestly, there's pretty much every color here, and even kind of some black, almost like black iridescent shiny ones. So yeah, these gold ones come in small and large as well. Anyway, that was my little haul video. Thank you so much for joining me. I will have the links down in the description box below, and I will see you in the next video coming soon. Thanks. Bye.